I've worked, raised 5 kids, and now I'm fortunate enough that I'm on Section 8, so my rent is not horrific.
When state legislators McNeil Mitchell and Alfred Lama lent their names to a middle-income housing program for the post-war generation, they created the sine qua non of affordable housing. What they could not have foreseen was that 50 years later, the need for their handiwork would be greater than ever. Many of these buildings continue to serve their original purpose as decades of wear impact critical systems. We cannot know what they would have done under these circumstances, but our choice is clear: preservation by any and all means. Here's a story about our most recent Mitchell-Lama preservation at the Admiral Halsey Senior Housing in Poughkeepsie, New York.
In the Hudson Valley, in this mid-Hudson Valley region, there are a number of buildings, particularly senior housing buildings, that are aging out of the programs that they were founded under, Mitchell-Lama being one of them. To not save these would be a travesty for the community.
Every single one of our Mitchell-Lama is eligible to leave the program. Our goal is to try to keep these units in, keep these buildings affordable, because it's easier to preserve them than it would be to replace them.
Senior housing is very, very important to save at all times. Here in Poughkeepsie, there are not that many senior buildings for us to come in and save senior housing under the financing. This being a Mitchell-Lama and keeping it in Mitchell-Lama, it's a great thing.
Well, the first thing we did is we took a look at, we did an analysis of every single Mitchell-Lama in our portfolio. We took a look at their physical needs, their financial needs, their reserves, whether they've refinanced. We contacted them and identified those with high needs for repairs, low reserves.
Admiral Halsey was a good fit for a preservation initiative. There were substantial capital improvements that needed to be accomplished at the property. The existing owner did not have the funds in order to do so. The refinancing by HFA would provide sufficient capital dollars in order to complete those capital improvements. The fact that the building received a Section 236 mortgage interest reduction subsidy would qualify tenants for Section 8 enhanced vouchers, which would protect them from any rent increases resulting from the refinancing.
What was unique about it is that we all proactively, we, and when I say we, I mean the HCR, ESDC, and HFA proactively contacted these housing companies to find out if they were interested in refinancing.
We have thousands of units in this state which were built 30 to 40 years ago. They are all in dire need of rehabilitation. The administration is committed to preserving as much affordable housing as we possibly can.
The state, the kind of the private-public partnership that I like to say between the state and between the private developers, which is us in this case, made this possible. I mean, the use of low-income housing tax credits provided through the federal government and administered through HFA, DHCR's role in it as the administrators, and also obviously HFA financing made this possible by issuing bonds for this deal.
The building needed it. Like I said, it was a Mitchell-Lama. They were going to take it out of Mitchell-Lama if we didn't come in and get it. We did, and it's a great project. It needed great rehab. Right now, we're doing the outer structure of the buildings, brick morning, whatever it may be, the lobbies, elevators. We're also inside now doing apartments with new appliances, painting, cabinets, the whole soup to nuts.
I have been a resident of Poughkeepsie all my life, 73 years. I've lived at Halsey for 7 years now. I have loved the apartment. It's completed. The paint, the floors, the cabinets, everything is just beautiful. I feel like I'm in a new apartment.
Well, I think, you want to give back. Don't get me wrong, we're a for-profit company. But I think, for us to be in a situation to get into the type of business where everybody is, is a win-win, is a great thing. The tenants win, the city wins, and we win. So how many things in life can you do that actually happens? This is one of them.
Looking forward, not every Mitchell-Lama in our portfolio is a candidate for refinancing. However, the model that was created and used for Admiral Halsey has already been replicated for other Mitchell-Lamas in our portfolio. Our goal is to preserve Mitchell Llamas and save affordable housing.